I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au and I'm coming to you from the Noosa Mining Conference. And sitting next to me today is one of the possibly hardest women to get at this conference. It is Tara French, Managing Director of Cazaly Resources. Tara, how are you?
Good, thanks.
You have had a busy booth.
Yeah.
That is great news. Before we get to the projects that you guys are working on, tell me, what is all the fuss at the Cazaly booth?
We've got a really exciting project we're just about to drill test.
Yes.
So we are in Northern Ontario. Mm-hmm. We've got a huge carbonatite, 3 kilometres in diameter, massive scale. We have some historical drill results, and which is up to 7% niobium. Mm-hmm. We did some recent PXRF on historical core, and we got 0.4% praseodymium, 1.5% neodymium. These are massive numbers.
Yeah.
So, it's a really exciting play. We've got all the right ingredients to make a huge discovery, and we're sending a drill rig out there in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
That is very exciting. And as you said, these are really impressive numbers because you don't normally have them for this high concentration level, do you? It's unexpected to have this.
100%, yeah. The highest producer for niobium runs at about 2.5%, and that's CBMM out of Brazil. Mm-hmm. And then there's also a niobium producer in the next province in Ontario, and they run at actually about 0.4 to 0.6% niobium. So that's a cracker.
And you're talking about 7.1. Oh, no wonder you've been so busy all day.
Yeah.
Now, this is off historical results. You actually haven't even drilled it yet.
Correct.
That's
now,
exciting.
This is the first drilling on this project in over 50 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what are you expecting to find with some modern exploration happening out here?
Look, it's just going to be really, really nice to get some true assay results from this and just be able to nut down this model, characterise our magnetic model and, make a big plan for the future.
I think you're going to be. Now, just for everybody who's not a geologist who's listening to this, you talked about how you've got this nice large carbonatite out in Ontario. What is a carbonatite?
So this is a suvite, actually, or sovite, depending how you want to pronounce it.
Yep.
So it basically has more than 80% carbonate minerals.
Yes.
Very heavily weighted towards that end.
Mm-hmm.
And the interesting thing with ours is we've got cerium and lanthanum carbonates. They've been identified in old thin sections. Mm-hmm. So it's a really exciting space for us to move forward.
How did this project go undiscovered for so long? Like, you're talking about drilling in 50s. That's the 1970s. But these are some juicy numbers that you've got here.
Yeah, and I think that's the opportunity in Canada. This was held by 3 individual prospectors, and we managed to pick it up. So there's just a lot of opportunity in Canada.
I cannot wait to see what kind of results you turn up with a modern drill rig. But tell me, this is probably the question all the investors have asked today. What next? Obviously, the rigs are going to be whirring in just a few weeks. When can we start to expect some news flow?
Look, we think the program's probably going to take about 3 weeks to complete. Mm-hmm. Then we need to process our core, send it off for assays. So we're hoping we'll see some assays back by about mid-October.
Awesome. Okay. Look, we could all be in for a very, very pleasant surprise here. Listen, Tara, I know you're in hot demand here, so I won't take up too much of your time. Please know I will absolutely be watching to see what results you dig up. This is great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Shae.